Thomas. I've never been here before, so this is the first time visiting. Now, I don't have a planned excursion today, much like yesterday in Tortola. I haven't been here before, so I decided that I'm just going to walk around the town, see what there is to do without any plans, and sort of explore a little bit. Now, as always, there are many excursions available, so I always encourage you to look into those and see if there's anything that you would be interested in doing, that you take a look. And I think the next time that I come to these ports, that'll be something that I consider doing instead. But being my first time in both ports, I just wanted to kind of see what there is to see right there without any plans next to the ship. And I'm also really enjoying all my time on the Disney Treasure, being my first time on the Disney Treasure. And so far, it's a cruise ship I really, really like. So first, I'm gonna head up to Marceline's for some breakfast, and then I'm gonna head out and see what St. Thomas has. Morning.
Yes, I'll be training. All right.
Alright, so I had a quick change in plans because it started downpouring. So I switched my camera around, so if the audio is a little bit different today, that is why. Needed to do the GoPro without the windscreen. So if you hear a little bit of wind today and extra noise, I apologize, that's why. And switched into my flip-flops because my shoes were not, I didn't bring my waterproof Vessies. So if you guys know Vessies are awesome, but I left them to pack a little lighter. So I'm in these. Alright, so we just got off, and since it was downpouring just a minute ago, they were super kind. Look, they gave everybody free rain ponchos. How nice is that? So in case we get another downpour, we have a little bit of protection, and they also, as always, have towels. So, got a poncho in case it downpours again. We don't want to get that wet. And there's towels. I didn't grab a towel, honestly. It's water. I won't die. And I don't think I'm headed to a beach at all today. But they always have those when you get off in ports. So if you think you might end up somewhere where you need it, grab one. Maybe I'll regret it today, but today we'll just find out. Today is just one of those I'm doing whatever kind of days. And we see what I get into. So you can watch me do that, and you don't have to do the unplanned day like I am. But honestly, I'm just having a very relaxing vacation, and that's what felt good to me on this trip. So this is also, I'm not on it, but this is how people get on excursions. So they will have a meeting spot on the ship, and then they take you off in groups. But you can see this one right here in front of the ship. And basically somebody will be there with a sign, and it has a character on it or something that associates to the group that you're going to. And then right here, this was a very short distance one. You can get on right there. Not sure which one that is. Maybe I'll find out later. But yeah, basically they'll walk you to the buses or wherever you need to go for your excursion. So it's very, very convenient, at least on Disney Cruise Line, to do an excursion. Now it's blocked here a little bit. We'll see if I can get a better shot of it. But there's Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Alright, the staff member was so kind. Let us go back and get a better view of the stern. So look at that. Captain Hook and Peter Pan on the treasure. Very cool. And there it is, St. Thomas. Let's see what we have these signs pointing to. More taxis, some shopping. Oh, and there's the sign for Pandora. So building 2, for Pandora. We have a lot of stores here though, like chain stores at least. They're familiar, I should say, because there's been a lot of shopping everywhere. Look at these cute little taxis. I love the taxis here. They look fun to ride. It reminds me of like Kualoa Ranch in Hawaii and Oahu. I love going to Kualoa Ranch, but they have these like open Jeep vehicles for some of their tours, and it just makes it extra fun. They're like that fun level of bumpy and crazy. So if these are like that, see, extra fun. I love them, and like they all are painted with like different designs and things. How fun! That's where you would win me over. I'd be like, oh, I want to ride the turtle one, or I want to ride the one with the pirate on it. So yes, good marketing, good selling tool. Ah, the rain is picking up again. I really have no desire to wear a sticky plastic poncho in the rain though. So I'm gonna wait until I absolutely have to. Or maybe I'll put it over my backpack. I don't know. Ooh, it feels much nicer today. Yesterday felt good too, but today it's not like I'm wet from the rain. I'm not drenched in sweat yet. Alright, and then when we get over here, we've got some info. It looks like for the most part, brochures are just, they're out. But here's another QR code. Maybe check that out and see. That's the Visit St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. Correct me on my pronunciation if I got that wrong. But sort of your, travel brochure for the area. So that's kind of cool. I love that. You can just scan them. I, however, do not have Wi-Fi. But, if you get to somewhere that does, then maybe you can connect to them. Oh, I like the way it looks here. It's so cute. It's a little market. Okay, found Pandora, or at least the vendor for Pandora, so it should be in here. I'm gonna go check this out first so I can get here before the crowds of people making their loop around. Okay, I walked in the wrong one. It's Jewel House. This makes more sense. Okay, I was wrong again. It's actually on the other side, so why there's a sign on the other side of the building, I have no idea. But here we are. Alright, got a little picture spot. Oh, and that shows some of the charms. I ended up with another one with a turtle on it. Found a surf store. See if I could find a sticker, because I like to grab a sticker from all the different places I visit. These ones say St. Thomas, but I would like something a little more oceany. And another cruise ship looks like it's joined us here at port. I'm not sure what cruise line that is. I'll have to check it out as we pass it when we go back to the treasure. Definitely been off and on rains today, so prepare for rain. some shopping. I didn't plan on actually buying any swimsuits, but I have been searching for swimsuits that just fit me well, and I found 2 of them. Body Glove brand sold in here from a very nice woman, and so I went ahead and did it. Sometimes it's funny when you're searching for something and searching and you don't find it, and then you find it when you're absolutely not looking for it. So I'm excited to have had 2 new swimsuits that fit really great. All right, and we're gonna leave the Port Terminal shopping area, which is called, what is this? Haven Site Mall. So we're leaving Haven Site Mall to just go out kind of into town, see what's a little bit beyond the gates. It's very far away. I don't know, well, it's not that far away, but on camera it looks really far away. There's like these little gondolas that go up the hill. I have no idea where they take you, but they're like swinging. That looks terrifying. So if any of you have done that, please let me know down below, because I'm just curious. Is it as terrifying as it looks? Because I don't know that I would do that. The closest thing I've done to doing that is at the Oakland Zoo. They have a gondola to get up to some of the exhibits and the animals up at the top of the hill. That's the closest thing I've done. This one looks a little more swinging. I haven't even done the Skyliner at Disney World. You know, I'm more worried about it getting stopped than I am actually being on it. I just don't want to be stuck on it. So I don't know what's up there. Now I'm curious. Please, somebody that's done it, let me know. I found a bookstore and I really, really, really want to go in it, but I'm going to avoid it because I don't want to pack books coming home. But I really want to go in it. I'm going to resist. If I go in, I'll buy something. But look at this bar. They have swinging seats. How fun is that? All right, Pirate's Treasure, a shipwreck museum. Interesting. Okay, so here's where you get on those little gondolas. There they go. Up the hill. What is this called? St. Thomas Sky Ride is what that is. Alright, so once you hit Wendy's, it pretty much gets into just regular town stuff. No more, you know, tourist type of shopping. So come back around and I'm going to check out this side of things. See what's over here. This is still right near the port though.
Been longer line than
And look what I found. They have a little free library. And it's like the cutest. That's awesome. I love these. Take a book, share a book. Really nice too when you're on a cruise. If you finished your book, you can come change it out for something else. All right, headed back now to the ship. And very easy, lots of sidewalks around here. You can make a full loop around all of the port stores basically. And there are taxis all over the place. So if you do decide you need a taxi to get somewhere, there is no shortage. This is a true copy in half size of The Little Mermaid. It's created by the Danish sculptor Edvard Eriksson and erected in 1918 at Landsvingen, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, in Copenhagen, Denmark. How cool! Little Mermaid. Really a very tragic story in the non-Disney version, but... Alright, I really hate wearing a poncho in the rain, so I covered my backpack. I just wrapped it up like a present. I'll at least cover the stuff in my bag. It works. To get back to the ship. Alright, so it's a Norwegian escape ship. I'm not sure if Guy Harvey is the name of the ship, or if escape and it's Norwegian, escape. I haven't heard of that ship before. That is the other one here in port. But there we are back there, the treasure. Oh, it's raining. It's raining very hard. A lot of people looking a little miserable. But just for the record, it's still very warm and it feels good. Oh, so yeah, I think Norwegian Escape is the name of the ship. So maybe Guy Harvey was the artist, the artwork that was painted on the front of it. Alright, well that was a very fun, rainy, leisurely walk around St. Thomas. I think it's very beautiful here. If I come back again, I'm going to look into what other things there are available to do. But I did really enjoy the shopping area. I'm excited I found a couple swimsuits and I found my stickers as well. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to my channel so you're notified whenever I post new videos. After enjoying our port of call, I decided to head out to the pool deck and enjoy watching some funnel vision. The weather stayed rainy for a bit, but it was a perfectly relaxing day still, and I rode the Aqua Mouse again. This time it was the final cartoon that I hadn't seen yet, so I was happy to have finally seen them all. A little note about the Aqua Mouse, the line can get pretty long, and it does frequently shut down. They'll let you stay in line if you want to wait it out though, and honestly, they get it up and running pretty quickly. Okay, so I got not the drink of the day because usually they're really, really sweet and it's not really to my taste. But I wanted something non-alcoholic and I asked them if they could make a mint julep. And Marlon down at the lookout bar down there, thank you so much Marlon, he made me one. So we went and found some mint leaves and some lime, he used the lemonade mix, used some sour mix, and it tastes pretty darn close to a Disneyland mint julep. So yay, I have a fun drink today. That's exciting. The Scat Cat Lounge is located between the atrium and the Haunted Mansion parlor, and is a good spot for some quiet and peaceful music. Thank you. Alright, so I'm enjoying a little bit of time in the Scat Cat Lounge for a minute, but I think I'm going to head over to the Supper Club. So that, it's not very descriptive in the app, but I think it's like a little performance and kind of like a cocktail hour, but it sounds like there might be some entertainment at it, and that's over in Sarabi, and then it goes right into the Choose Wisely show. So I think I'm going to go check that out tonight and see what it's like. Today was really nice though, walking around St. Thomas. We got quite the downpour, it kept raining, and then I went out on deck and enjoyed, deck 12, laid out for a little bit, had some lunch from Goofy's Grill again, and it's just been really relaxing. Oh, and I rode the Aqua Mouse and ended up getting the third cartoon, so I had asked about it, and they have 3 different versions of it basically, and then they rotate each day. So now I've seen all 3. The Sarabi Supper Club ended up being a cocktail hour prior to the Choose Wisely show. Special drinks were offered by the beverage team walking around, and recorded music was playing, but there didn't end up being any live music or entertainment during this time. It was still a good opportunity to get a good spot for the show though.
And welcome, friends, to the Sarabi Supper Club. To preserve the intimate atmosphere of the club, we kindly ask that there be no flash photography during the show. And now, the Sarabi Supper Club is proud to present your host, the Songbird of Syracuse.
Like the beat, beat, beat of a tom-tom, as the jungle shadows fall. Like the tick, tick, having a good time tonight? Oh, we can do better than that. I said, is everyone having a good time? That's right. Tonight the music is hot, the booze is legal, and everything looks like perfectly smooth sailing from here on out. We got a swell act for you tonight, folks, but be sure to visit our bartenders who are slinging cocktails in the back. Hi, boys. And be sure to stick around after the show. Yours truly will be here singing to keep this party swinging. Now, when you think of juggling, ventriloquists, plates spinning fire eaters, only one name comes to mind. What? Well, where is he? He's not on the ship? He's watching Moana again? Oh, Sydney. Well, what are we gonna do? We don't have an act.
We do!
Don't worry, we're here to help. We're professionals.
Yeah, we heard your headliner couldn't make it, and darn, that's a real shame. Lucky for you, we've got a great act you've been working on it for days.
Years. Baby, I don't know you. Trust us.
Because you don't have a choice.
Okay, what's your act?
We thought you'd never ask! We're going to take you on all 5 adventures of the greatest archaeologist in the world, Indiana Jones!
Oh my gosh!
As we go along our adventure, the wise choices that you all make will lead to Indy's fortune and glory.
But the poor choices you make will lead to Indy's impending doom!
Now, not to worry, because the stakes couldn't be any lower, especially since most of you seem to be a few cocktails deep. Yeah, I see you up there. Keep it up. So if you all do choose poorly, and you will, you can always dial back time, dial a destiny style, and take the better path.
Now, when you hear us say, choose wisely, and this sound...
Together.
You'll know it's time to make a choice.
All right, are you ready to go on an adventure with Indiana Jones?
They finished?
Nope. I thought it was open. Ow.
I think it's unanimous. It's goofy. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I am a world-famous archaeologist, educated in some of the highest institutions in the world, a professor steeped in the knowledge of ancient antiquities, folklore, and culture. It's abundantly clear that the correct choice is this one.
Alright, so that was really fun. The supper club ended up just being like music playing and cocktails, specific like cocktails were served and stuff. So that section, I wasn't really sure based on what the app had said about what it was, but that's what it ended up being, just so you know. So I think it was about 30 minutes. That was that kind of cocktail hour with the specialty drinks that you could buy. The stage was all set already for the Choose Wisely show, and then they played, you know, like old-time classic music from the era of the, I think it's the second Indiana Jones movie. Don't quote me on that. I like Indiana Jones movies, but I can't remember which is which. So then when it became 7:30, then it was the Choose Wisely show, and that was like a comedy kind of skit, but it's interactive at the same time, so the audience gets to play a part. And obviously most people know how the story goes, so it's just kind of like a funny thing of, all right, choose which version do you want to see, and then they dial it back if you chose the version that was wrong. So it was kind of fun, but now I'm off to dinner. This is my second night in the Marvel dining room, so I think there's some Groot that shows up in this one, which he's a very cute character, and I'm not a big fan of Marvel, but I do like Groot, so.
What's all this about?
You know, Robbie, we're in the middle of a celebration dinner here on our ship.
You call that a ship? And what are you celebrating?
We are celebrating the heroes who keep us all safe.
Well,
He prefers to be called Star-Lord.
I prefer to call him something I can't say in front of Groot. I can't believe that's who you picked out of all of us. saved the galaxy 3 times! Yeah, only because I just told you. And you're aiming it at a ship 4 times! One more. Push that button. One more, please. That is a very dangerous button. One more. Don't do it. I mean it. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so just got out of our second Marvel dinner. It was basically hosted a little bit by Groot, who comes by and he fixes some things and basically shows off the heroes of Marvel. There's some trivia while you are eating at your table that you can use the centerpiece again by pushing the buttons and interacting with it. It just like lights up and tells you if you got it right or wrong, is basically what it does. But that's kind of fun, something to do during dinner. And then there's only a couple little videos of what the like show is, so to speak. So this one actually had, I feel like, a little bit less going on than the other one, but you get to hear music the whole time, because basically the first thing Groot does is he, programs his little contraption there to play some music. So you get good music during this dinner, and then it ends in a little celebration with a little parade sort of your rotational dining cast members. So it was good. My meal was actually really good. I enjoyed that, and I wasn't sure what anything was going to be, because sometimes the descriptions, I'm just like, I have no idea. I can't tell what that's going to be like. But it was really good, so I did like it. And also, I'm covering all the dining rooms in one video, so make sure that you watch for that, because I will have a whole video that's strictly the menus, so you can see all the different items on the menus, so that you can take a look before you get on your cruise. So it's been a really awesome day. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed anything about what we did today, and consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me grow and help others like you find my content. So until next time, thanks for buzzing by.